All right, so I can actually talk regular because I'm not in the gym with extremely loud noises. So I can actually keep this, I don't gotta put it to my mouth, which is actually pretty reassuring. And if this video comes out and then y'all just don't hear me because I chose to make the decision right here, then no video for today. What's good, my guys and my gals? It's like, what am I doing at this park, bruh? Yo, the last time y'all done caught me outside was like, I think it was like a shoulder day. That might have been like a whole year ago. That video did pretty good, I think. I think it got like over 100, maybe 300 views. I really can't remember, but that was like the last time when I was outside, I was reading a book. This video came in mind, not on like no religious type necessarily. It was more so something I wanted to share on how I feel like this plays a big part in success, basically. Or at least in terms of like being more disciplined and motivated and like getting stuff done, if that makes sense. Don't mind my hair, I'm a little messed up.
Your shit is way back here. If you was in the army, you got to salute like this. Yes, sir. Your shit is fucked up.
I am so chopped. Recently, first, I wanted to share. I know y'all probably all seen it on TikTok and YouTube. Y'all be seeing videos of like high value men or like just men that have just made it or just successful men or whatever. I be seeing a lot of them always talking about like, stop watching, I'm not sure if I could say that on YouTube. We're just gonna say XXX. We're gonna just say X videos, right? They'll be like, oh, like stop beating it, stop watching this, stop watching that. You wonder why you're not making it in life. You're doing this, you're doing that, you're doing all this type of stuff, right? A while ago, I used to sit there like ask myself like, what does me watching and doing all this have anything to do with my success, right? Like it didn't really make sense to me. Like, what are you talking about? Like, you think because I do stuff every couple of nights that like all of a sudden I'm just not gonna become successful? Are you serious? By coincidence, bro, I don't know if y'all heard that. Yo, there's goats around here. Y'all see that? Look at them. They over there chatting it up. But, bro, he sounds hideous. So it was one day where I kind of just stopped doing it. There's a reason as to why. But one day, I'll get to that in a second, but it was one day I kind of just stopped doing it. If I'm being honest, what I feel like what happens, and where I feel like I kind of understand what people are saying when they say when you stop doing it, your life will change, is where I kind of understand, because I feel as if once I stopped looking at it or even entertaining it or like getting off to it, it's like not that my mind changed. It was more so I got more like focused. Like I got more like tunnel vision. I think that's why I've just been going so crazy on my videos. I'm just like I'm just posting so much. Like I just don't even care. Like I'm like, I have to do this. I have to do it. I have to do it. Like there's nothing gonna stop. I just have to do it. A big part of that I feel like plays in because you just cut out any type of distraction. Any type of distraction that's just not a good one. Not doing it has like sharpened my mind. And I can't really explain how or why, because back then, it's like, I'm sure we all know, you know what I'm saying? Like, it's, you like what you see, you like to do what you do, you like to see what you see, you know what I'm saying? You like to get off to it, whatever. But I don't know, like, ever since I kind of just stopped doing it, I truly just have no interest towards it. And this isn't for me to say like, oh, I'm never going to do it again. Or like, oh, I'm about to just be pitch perfect. Like, you ain't gonna never catch me. Like, it's not really like that at all. It's just been so long to the point where it's like, I'm almost motivated to just never do it again because of how long that it has been. And the reason why I personally, now let me tell y'all what motivated me to just stop doing it. I'm not really talking about being like sexually active, though I wouldn't advocate you being sexually active with just multiple people. But I'm not really talking about being sexually active. I'm just more so talking about, the... A lot of people always say like, stop getting off to this, stop getting off to that. It's not real. It's desensitizing your brain, X, Y, and Z, whatever. And at one point, once again, what is this guy talking about? If I ever seen a shorty and she was right there in front of me, there is nothing that's going to change. I'm on that. Desensitized who? What are you talking about, right? Not that long ago. Literally not even that long ago. I was with this girl and it was like, in my mind, I'm like, oh yeah, like, yeah. I'm overly interested. Like, I'm like, I'm trying to be like a little family friendly here a little bit, but you get what I'm trying to say. Like, I clearly want more right now. Like with her, we both do type of thing, right? And this isn't my first time. This isn't my first time with her at all. This is not my first time. As we're going, my blood flow, my drive, it just like slowly was like diminishing as I was going. Like it was like slowly like just leaving my body. It was so weird though, because it was like, obviously like I like the girl, like she looks good to me. So I'm like, the performance just wasn't there. The performance just was not there. At least for that time, it wasn't. But prior to me doing this, literally probably like, I don't know, like maybe a couple of days ago, maybe a week ago prior to that, I was just like, I was just watching like all this type of stuff. Like I wouldn't even try fighting the idea that like, oh, I shouldn't do it. Like I was just like, if I felt it, I was on it. Like I was just on it immediately. The problem about me, why I really don't like doing it either, is because with me, if I watch one and I get off one time, I'm on it the whole, like I got like 5, 6 more. Like that's what I hate so much, bro. Like go to sleep. Now that day, it really like showed me where I was like, wow, like I feel like I was looking at it so much that when I actually like seen her again and I tried to, my body, like it wasn't like, not that I wasn't attracted to it, but it's not what I'm looking at. There's nothing wrong with her. It just wasn't what my mind was just consuming. Ever since that day, I never watched it again. But not watching it felt like it's been a result into just making me feel more better as a person, more driven, more focused, more locked in, disciplined, motivated, things of that nature. It's something that I can't really explain, but more so something I suggest you try. And then you see what I mean. You know what I mean? Like just find out and then you'll probably be able to reciprocate what I'm telling you. You'll be able to understand what it is that I'm telling you. A lot of people go through the struggle. Even though I don't think, especially now, like I really don't think it's really that hard. My tips, my suggestions for you, if you are that person that really does have this problem, I got a couple of real ways for you. Like I'm gonna always keep it real with y'all. You know, I'm not about to lie to y'all. You know, I'm not about to be one of these internet dudes, like, I don't know, saying something that just don't even make sense. You know, I'm actually trying to I'm actually trying to tell you what actually works for me to this day on how I'm not doing it, right? For one, be busy. Try to just be busy. Whether that's going to school, whether that's going to work, try to be active in environments, be outside, like go do something. You know what I mean? Like go hoop, go play whatever sports you like to play. Just be busy. Go to work, go to school, play the game with the homies, whatever. Just be busy. One thing I've noticed is that when you're busy, you're occupied doing things, it doesn't even cross my mind. Like I'm not even thinking about it. I'm so locked into doing other stuff. Like I'm not even thinking about it. I'm so locked in to the YouTube. I do not think about nothing else. I'm talking about like I wake up in the morning, you know, I do what I got to do, and then boom, I'm like, I'm checking the socials, I'm checking that, I'm studying, I'm trying to see what videos hit, what videos don't hit, what am I doing different here, why did this video blow up and this one didn't, what's the difference between that, let me check my analytics, let me get ready for the next upload this, upload that. I'm so locked in on trying to work on my craft that it doesn't even cross my mind, not one bit. 2, be open about it. Like I said, this video isn't necessarily like in a biblical sense or a religious sense. If you are in that type of field, then I would say, when I say be open about it, I mean talk about it to whatever God you believe in, to the universe, to the life. Just talk about it. Don't let it stir up and you just think like, oh, I gotta fight it. No, like I just gotta fight it. Put it out there. Like just talk about it. Speak it out loud. Or if you're not really in that realm, that's cool too. If you got someone that you really locked in with, yo, call that person. Yo, y'all don't even know. I'm so cool with my homies. I would literally call them, right? Like, I haven't done this in a while though, but like I would call them, right? I'll call them and then I'll be like, oh, like what you want? Like, what do you want? I'm like, hey, bro. I'm like, hey, man, you know, I was about to beat it and I'm calling you so I don't beat it. Call your homies, man. Like play the game, have fun, you know, laugh a little bit, laugh or just do something. Like put it out there. You know what I'm saying? Like a lot of people go through the same stuff. They just don't talk about it, bro. I just be so real about it. Like just put it out there. You know, they gonna think it's funny because it's relatable. That's why it's funny. And I would say 3, just really sit there and just think about what you're doing. You're in the room, you're by yourself, doors is closed, lights is probably off. You got the lotion, you got your toys, whatever you got, guy or gal, whatever you got going on. You watching this video, gooning off, whatever. After you're done gooning, you might feel guilty, it might feel normal, whatever. Afterwards, you're just done. Like, what? Just really sit there and think about this whole process of events that's going on. Honestly, when I really sit there and think about the process to which I have to go to just do this, I just feel like, bro, you are just such a loser. Like, you are a literal loser. Like, this is actually so sad. And then I sit there and think to me personally, I'm just like, if it matters to you enough, though people are posting what they're posting and doing what they're doing, people are truly not objects to get pleasure from. Once you at least understand that a little bit, it kind of backs you up away from like trying to just use it for that only reason. It's going to start teaching you bad habits. Whether you believe it's bad or not, or whether you notice it or not, you're going to just create a bad habit by strictly using somebody else just to get pleasure out of it. A very, very important part of this on how to really get over this is to get off of social media. I have to be on social media. I be looking like for audios for TikTok. I got like over 1,000 audios. I'm always looking for audios. You gotta get off of social media, bro. Like, I'm not even joking. My For You page is built around like, you know, brain rot, edits, gym stuff, whatever. So it has no reason to ever show me girls doing whatever. But sometimes, for whatever reason, it does. Even if I click not interested, it'll still do it. One thing I have noticed, and a lot of y'all can probably agree on, is that all it takes for you to see one thing. You see one thing, it is over with. Straight to the hub. It's over with. All it takes was just one glimpse of it could have been anything. It didn't even matter. It could have been anything and it's over with. Yo, I'm not gonna lie, y'all. Get off of the social media, or at least very much so. I wouldn't even say get off it, because who am I to tell you to get off that? I just think that if you can relate to what I just said just now, and all it takes is for you to see one thing, yo, limit your hours on the social media. You know, stop following all these girls that advocate that, these guys or gals that advocate that. It almost feels like the internet wants dudes to do that. Even sometimes, like, you ever realize when y'all be like, when y'all see viruses or whatever, like on your phone or whatever, it's always like some type of like naked person. How do you know you're 5 miles away from me? How do you even know something like that? And then it's like, what are you trying to get me into? It just feels like people want you to do it. Like, I don't know what it is, but they advocate it so much that it gets concerning. Like, why do you know? Why is Mia 5 miles away? How do you know where I'm? Why? How? And then sometimes I'll see edits, right? If you guys are part of the gym community or Gym Talk, you'll see like the edit will sometimes show like a girl, right? They'll show a clip of a girl. She's about to like lift up her shirt or something, right? She's about to show her stuff. And then right before she does it, it'll switch to like Kevin Leroney or the Trend Twins taking off their shirt, like a transition. And like videos like that, I understand the point. I understand the goal of the message. You know, it's trying to say, don't do it. Oh, this is better than that, whatever. Like, I understand the message, but at the same time, though, stuff like that is even the problem. Get this stuff out of, I know what they're trying to do, but that stuff just has to stop. It has to stop. Like, actually, dudes will even see videos like that, and I'll see like the search bar. It'll say whoever the girl's name is. Like, they're looking for that first tiny clip of what they used before the transition. All it takes for you to see one thing, and a dude, dude or guy, they'll just get started. You know what I mean? So I think, like, limit your time on the social media. I don't think it's possible to be lust or wanting to do whatever. I'm just gonna say lust. It just kind of overall just sums it up. I don't think it's possible to beat it, though I think it is very much so possible to manage it. You know, I think you guys should consider that. And my whole point of telling you this is because, not to say that like that I'm not sexually active, but I'm not doing that. You know what I mean? Like, that's not what I'm on. I'm not trying to do stuff like that. Like, that stuff it's just weakness to the soul, I feel like, if that makes it. Like, it's just not something that I think that people should want to do. But if you do it, who cares, right? It's not the end of the world. You can do what you want to do. I can say what I want to say. You can say what you want to say. Hey, man, it's all fair game. And if for whatever reason, if you are currently in a relationship and you are struggling with this problem, I'm going to be honest with you, bro. You got some serious stuff going on. No, if you're actually in a relationship and you have this problem of like this type of habit, like that's insane, bro. I'm gonna be honest, because love is supposed to kill lust, and lust kills love. So if that really is how if you watching this video or doing something like that, then be honest, bro, you don't really truly love your person for real. I'm gonna be honest, you don't truly love your person. If I was in, or if I'm talking to somebody, right, or if I'm in a relationship and I got interest in that person, right, what I would do is that if y'all are close with each other like that, if y'all are good with each other like that, y'all might share photos, videos with each other that's specifically for y'all to see, then I think it's okay. Who am I, right? But I'm just saying what I think. I think it's okay for you to, like, use your partner's stuff, like their stuff that they're willingly showing you, letting you have, to use that, as your source of release. You know what I mean? Like, if you were to do it to your partner, bro. Do it to your partner. Like, even if they're not around, pictures, whatever, if y'all cool like that, then do it to your partner, bro. Like, and leave it at that. Don't go anything outside of it. If you're going outside of that, that's kind of insane, bro. I'm gonna be honest. Like, that's almost micro cheating. Like, you're going somewhere where you shouldn't be going to. I'm gonna be honest, bro. Like, I feel as if that's good to do because it trains your mind. It trains your mind and your body to react and be attracted to this person. Stepping away from XX, whatever, these type of videos, this type of like, seeing this type of stuff, it definitely has played a big part in me being so like focused on another like a whole different level that like it's just insane. And with that being the case, it motivates me to not do anything. You know what I mean? And not saying I'm gonna be perfect this whole way through. Like there might be a day where it's like, oh, like you feel me, but I'm not hoping that day ever comes, if I'm being honest with you. Like I said, not that I'm not sexually active. You know what I'm saying? I'm not sexually active with multiple people, though, I'll tell you that right now. But I'd rather this be for one person than for me to be, doing, I'd rather, yeah, we're not doing that. Not to say that moment was embarrassing, because, it wasn't, it happens though, it happens. You probably know, it happens. And so it's like, it wasn't really embarrassing besides like, I got my get back, with her another time, like after that. So it wasn't like, it was just a fluke, but it was a fluke that happened because I'm desensitizing my own brain by just, gooning off to all the other videos. You know what I mean? So I haven't been doing anything that I shouldn't be doing. Like I don't drink. It would be so rare that I drink. I probably drank maybe like less than five or less times this year. Like I rarely ever do that. And even smoking is even less than that. Like whatever you thought the drinking was, it's probably like 2 times less than that. Like you'll never catch me doing something like that. Especially you'll never catch me doing something like that off my own will. Like willingly by myself. Are you serious? No. I haven't been partying. I haven't been and trying to be in girls' faces. At one point I was like maybe like not really all that long ago, like not that long ago I was. I'm definitely not perfect. I could definitely show y'all, what I got, what I had going on. I was just crazy.
Now, right on the murder, dad. 20 motherfucking bird. It's 2022, he's on fuck for the feet. A nigga rap and I fit
Obviously, I'm not a boy, like a little boy. And obviously, I'm not calling you a little boy. I'm not calling myself top tier man. I'm not calling you top tier man, whatever. But what I'm trying to say is that I feel as if I'm speaking from a guy's perspective, not for the gals, but for guys at least. I feel as if when we go through something, whatever it is, hard, we're at our low. Let's just say we're at our low. And we start going to the parties, to the girls, to the this, to the that, to the that. I mean, for me, I think that's just boy mentality. The reason why I say this is because I felt like I was on my boy type mentality. I feel like man, for a real man, they work on themselves when they're at their low, whether that's studying, whether that's working out, whether that's working on their craft, whether that's being successful. I just feel like they work on their self. Other things come later. And I don't feel like I deserve anything right now. I don't think girls come, whatever. I'm not trying to talk to a lot of girls right now. Like, I'm just not trying to, because I know what kind of person I could be, how strongly attached I can get to somebody, how much of a romantic I am. I don't even want to put myself in a position where I start, you know what I'm saying, trying to like I'm not trying to get in that realm right now. I'm nowhere in life where I should even be trying to do this, do that, especially with these garbage distractions, like especially them being these type of distractions. Like I just don't want to. And not to say that I'm a man because of this. Like I don't think I reached the caliber of what a man is. Working out, knowing how to fight, just because I can get girls there, it's not cutting it. Like I am a man, like, biologically, but I wouldn't consider myself a man. Not yet, at least. There's a lot more that comes with it. There's a lot more I gotta learn. There's a lot more I have to do for other people, as well as for myself, for me to even think I'm even half of what a man actually should be. Yeah, that was pretty much the video. Like I said, the overall point was just to help you be more locked in. You don't got to do anything. I really don't care, but I think you should at least try to experiment with yourself. Try it. See if you can know what I'm trying to explain when I say it puts you in a different mode. Like it flips the switch inside of you to just like I don't see. There's probably some science behind it. There's probably something behind it. I wish I was like more intelligent enough to actually tell you like what might be the root to this, but I honestly don't know. I just know that it changes your perception. More, like I said, more driven, more focused, more disciplined, more motivated. You're like you're like you don't even see nothing else. You see success. At least if that's what you're trying to pursue, whatever it is you're trying to pursue, right? That was a little me open up a little bit. Y'all know a little bit more about me trying to share what I've been doing recently. And yeah, that's pretty much it. I said that's all. I love each and every one of you guys. Make sure to like, subscribe if you guys are new. If you are new, make sure you like the video anyways. Today we got arms. Let's get into it. I'll see y'all there.
I always felt like I was different, like I didn't really fit in. Some people got something inside them. It's like burning something inside that you've got to do. You feel different, like you don't fit in. At least I did. This is my passion, this is what I love doing. And if I don't do this, I'm going to curl up and die.
If you want something bad enough, you can't let anybody tell you can't do something, not even yourself. To do anything successfully in life, you've got to want it as bad as you want to breathe. And if you want it that bad, if you're willing to give it that much, you get a big piece of what you want. And dreams do come true. Anything you want can happen and become a reality.
Your thighs literally scream for mercy, yet you blaze onward, resolved to create thick, striated massiveness, driven by the white-hot desire to stand alone as the world's most massively developed human.
You'll be less than. You'll be a fucking loser if you don't. I can't leave the gym. You won. You fucking won. When you walk out here today, you've won. Imagine walking out the door a loser. I'd rather die. I would rather die than be that loser guy.